It is time to reveal our surprise celebrity guest. Here we go. Your clues, everybody, in case you were following along. Celebrity veterinarian, 50 years of experience, top show on Nat Geo Wild. Okay, so I'm just going to say the name of his show, and then it's going to give it away, because his long-running show is called The Incredible Dr. Pol. Please welcome veterinarian with 50 years of experience, hit show Dr. Ian Pol. Yay. Good morning, sir.
Oh, thank you.
How are you?
Mike was right.
How you doing?
I am doing fine, thank you.
So Ben had this very interesting question. Baby pigeons, why do we never see them? Why do we never see pigeons nest? And also you had a question from your 5-year-old.
My 5-year-old son asked, do birds pee? I don't know how to answer that question, and instead of Googling it...
No. No, birds don't pee.
Oh.
Really?
The humans produce urea, while the birds produce uric acid, which is that white stuff that you see on their feces. So it's solid. It's not liquid.
So they poop and pee at the same time.
Cool.
They poop and pee at the same time. Everything comes out the same
My mind
hole.
just is blown.
Wow.
Thank you, Adrian. That was a great question. My mind is blown.
Ask
Well,
the 5-year-old.
that's the way to do it. And pigeons, no, we don't see them because they are smart. They have survived through all these ages, putting nests where people can't reach them. And yes, there are many people that have, homing pigeons and everything. And those are fantastic birds. They can be very, very tame. Diane and I also had a couple of pigeons in the house. And they are not as tame as parrots, but you can talk to them. And yeah, they make a funny sound. They look like they're laughing.
Okay, I have a question. What's the monitors behind you? Are you like, are these surveillance cameras? What's happening behind you?
No, we are still having the show. The show is still filming like crazy.
Oh, that's the show.
That's the show. It's now with remote cameras.
Oh, I see.
So we're sitting in that office, and this is the people that just sit here all day long with the joystick following us.
Okay, so we are all enthralled. I don't know if you've heard about this whale of a tale out of Cape Cod with the guy that says he was swallowed by a whale.
Yes, I heard that.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Definitely possible, except the whale has a big mouth, and this was a sperm whale who cannot swallow anything bigger than an orange. So because they sift the water for plankton, the little things that are in there.
Yeah.
And that's what they swallow.
He says sperm. I trust Dr. Pol. I trust him.
No, I don't know. It was, sperm whale, humpback whale, they're the same, I think, close enough. But anyway, he would not have been able to be swallowed. He would have been in the mouth. And yes, he jumped up and down, and the whale said, gosh, that's a dirty thing that's in there, and spit him out.
Yep.
Wait, but Ben had another question about the blowhole.
Yeah, don't they spit out the blowhole? The whales don't, they only open their mouths to consume?
No.
Oh.
Yes, the blowhole is actually their nose where they breathe through.
Right.
So that could be connected to the mouth way in the back, but no, it's not that they throw what they don't like out the blowhole.
All right, maybe he wasn't swallowed, everybody.
I don't think this...
Right?
Maybe halfway in,
he
went in and then...
Yes, yeah, he went in the mouth and then the whale spit him out.
Right, and he said he felt like he was being compressed with muscles. That could have all been the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And that's how he hurt his knee.
Look at this.
I believe him.
Oh. He got bumped in the butt
I
by a
do.
whale
I do.
or something.
See?
I do.
The doctor and I believe him. Thank you. I was like, people believe the Bible that someone was swallowed and lived there for 3 days, and you won't believe this one from it? I believe it.
I don't believe either of those stories.
I believe.
And people are asking why was he wearing scrubs? Well, because he went to the hospital in scuba gear, and they weren't going to release him in scuba gear. Anyway, Dr. Pol, Marisol, do you have a question?
No, I love listening to all of you talk. It's fantastic.
Ben?
I'm sorry.
Well, thank you.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
No,
I have a question. Okay, so our dogs are lunatics. We adopted 2 dogs. They're wonderful dogs, but they bark like crazy, and one of them only drinks water if it comes out of the pool, which is horrible, I imagine, for any dog system. We bought these collars that spray citronella, but I'm like, it has to be inhumane. Is that inhumane to do to a dog, is have like the spray collar thing? Yeah, by your face it is.
Why?
Why is it, why did we get the collars?
Yes.
Yeah, why the citronella?
Because apparently that's the most humane way to do it. We haven't put them on yet because I'm still wary. That's why I want to ask you. But citronella apparently...
I have never heard of that. you know, you have these no-bark collars that have a battery in it, and when the dog barks, he gets an electrical shock.
I don't like
we
those.
don't do that. I have one.
And you know, and I think those work better because you know they learn fast. Animals are not stupid. This is I've said so many times, the longer I work with animals, the smarter they are getting. And you know, when the dog barks too much, and you have one of those bark collars and it hurts them, keep it on.
I don't want to hurt them though.
It's just a little electrical shock. It's the same thing with the underground fencing, where they have these collars on that if he gets close or he wants to jump the fence, he gets a little shock, so he stays away from that underground fencing. He stays in your yard. Yes.
Gosh. Oh, would you have Marisol?
Would be better.
I actually do have a question, Dr. Pol. It's very lovely to meet you. My family and I seem to be the landlords of robin. Every spring, we get a robin's nest, and sometimes we get like three little chicks or whatever. There was one lonely chicken there, and I kept going over every day, and my son was like, he's gonna starve. So I cut a blueberry into quarters, and with tweezers, I fed the baby chick. And my son had a heart attack. He said, oh my God, that's the worst thing you could possibly do. The mother's gonna reject him. Now, the next day, the bird wasn't there.
Well, this is a story of it for the... Hold on.
Was I in my right mind?
Snow White over here.
Yes,
Thank you.
you were. Because yes, there may be the smell of humans on there, but so many people will think also, like Michigan has, I don't know how many millions of deer, and many people will pick up a little fawn that they think is abandoned. And yes, they pick it up and they think, oh my gosh, the mother has abandoned it. And then people say, okay, now the human smell is on there, and they'll, you know, ignore it. Sometimes they may, but not all the time. Mother instinct is very, very strong. And if you had put this thing back in the nest after you fed it a little bit, Mom would have taken care of it. I would say.
That was very nice of you, by the way.
I was the stepmom. Thank you.
You did it
very
wrong, though.
much.
You got to go Lisa Silverstone and chew it up and spit
Oh my
it.
gosh,
I treat the robin better than my own children.
Dr. Pol, this July you'll be kicking off. Are you ready for this? The 19th season
Mazel.
Yes.
of your show, The Incredible Dr. Pol. Let's take a quick look.
I want to see what's going on. How old is he? For 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? Hold still, sweetie. Oh, that's not a broken leg. When I feel that joint, it's not broken, but there's fluid there. Yeah.
That's the sound I make when I wake up. But that's a story for a different day. Dr. Pol, oh, I think he froze. Are we still with us?
Uh-oh.
No, we hear him.
Still here.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
we hear you.
We hear you.
So what's the wildest case you've had?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't know, 50 years. Do you think my memory is that good?
Yes. We
Well,
do.
but one of the funniest days I had was when I castrated a 3-ounce rat.
Oh, my
No.
goodness.
And
What?
And yeah, a 3-ounce rat, a pet rat, and a 2,500-pound Belgian.
No.
Why?
On
Why were you
purpose?
castrating
Why?
these creatures?
Why? Because they become pets.
Oh.
And no, like I said, when the male hormones are there, you know, these rats will pee all over because they leave their smell behind, so the females will find out where they are. So you take their hormones away, and they really become nice pets.
Oh.
And horses, well, this one was a stallion that was get a little too big and too wild. And honestly, it took 2 of us. I was sitting between the hind leg, pulling as hard as I could, while my colleague put the clamps on.
What a picture.
Oh yeah.
What an image.
What do you smell like
Yes.
when you get home at night? Like bakers smell like bread. What do you smell like?
Normal, you know, we wash afterwards, you know, just a little BO, that's all. Maybe you sweat a little bit, but that's all.
Dr. Pol,
Yes.
thank you so much for
Thank
putting up with us this morning. We appreciate you. Congratulations, by the way, on 50
Thank you.
years. 50
Yes.
years in the veterinarian business. We appreciate you, and thank you for answering our whale questions as well. The Incredible Dr. Pol airs on Nat Geo Wild, also streams on Disney+. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.